What is up, everyone? Degenerate Dividends here, formerly known as Dividend Grinder. I know it's been forever since I recorded anything and put anything out there. And if you're getting the impression that, oh, he's just recording now because he needs money, ladies and gentlemen, every time I do a video, when I was in my prime recording on YouTube, I get like $3 to $4 a video. So let's not kid ourselves and say I'm in it for the money. The money was not in it. I'm just here. I'm just giving you an update on pretty much what I've been up to these past couple. Oh man, I don't even know when the last time I put anything out on the podcast or video here was 2-3 months maybe. The beginning of the pandemic, April-ish, I think, is when I stopped recording. But yeah, you're looking at Robinhood right now. And this is pretty much the last of it. So before I go into Robinhood, let's just give a little explanation as to where pretty much all my money has gone into. So if you were a recent listener of the last videos that I put out, you would know that I pretty much transferred a huge chunk of it to my wife and I's mutual fund. Not a mutual fund where it's like an investment mutual fund. I'm just saying our the fund that we have growing together in a savings account. We have a ton of money saved up together. I'm so proud of both of us. My wife is such a hard worker, and she saved up so much money over the years. I'm very fortunate that my father-in-law taught her very well with finances, how to be frugal, how to save. And, you know, I wish I could have gotten the same parenting in terms of financing growing up, and I would have a lot more saved myself. But hey, that's all water under the bridge now. You can only control what you can control right now. So we have a ton saved up. And I know when you run a finance and investing channel, pretty much everyone would comment, oh, well, why would you put it in a savings account? Why wouldn't you just put it in the market? Because you're losing money to inflation. So you like losing money? And it's like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. But right now, I mean, that's going to be used for our dream house. It's also going to be used for when we have kids in the future, just maybe helping them along. I mean, I received zero money growing up, and I never received a dime from my parents. Had to work for everything since 7th grade. So maybe give my kid a little bit easier life than I had growing up. And yeah, so we have a lot saved up together. And I pretty much took all of my money out in the market. Right now, the $3,000 you see on Robinhood's screen is pretty much everything that I have in terms of investing without 401k or my wife and I's savings account, because I still put $10 a day into my wife and I's savings account. So $50 a week, $200 a month is going into that account. This one, I fund it whenever I feel like it. And I've started it at the end of August. The first thing I'm going to do here is zoom out to all, just so I can be transparent, because it is not completely accurate to what I'm trying to do here. So if I scroll to the left here, you're going to see like I had $7,000. So what I ended up doing is a large chunk of that originally 50K portfolio that I was recording all my videos on with, I put like $7,000 in here. And then I pretty much just YOLO'd on options and lost, what is that, like $1,200 some dollars-ish. And then I eventually just cashed it out, the $3,000-ish. And so we remain where we're at. So this line right here, towards the end of August, that's the true amount that I have deposited for what I'm trying to do now. So $2,400. And as you can see, I had a really rough start. So starting at the end of August, and already about a week into it, I was down about 14%. But as you can see, I have recovered quite nicely. And this past month, the past 30 days, I'm up 26%. That's absolutely awesome. What am I doing? I'm just flat out doing really short-term swing trades, taking profit when I can. My goal is to try and average around 2% a day. It's super aggressive. It's not sustainable, but hey, that's the goal. That's the pipe dream. It's kind of a more risky account. But when I say risky, I'm not doing options with this account. I want to try. I'm trying my shot at a little bit of technical analysis and a little bit of playing IPOs. I never really got to play IPOs before because I was always on M1 Finance. And then E-Trade, I just did stupid stuff with options. So I'm trying out with IPOs that I like. One of the ones that made me a really good chunk of money was Corsair Gaming. I love them. I should have just stuck my money in there, but I did end up cashing out with like a 13% gain. You can see my watch list down here. It's a big watch list. And all of these are typically companies that are a little bit volatile. So I'm trying to capture on swings. A couple of them are ones that I just like for long-term holds, like JP Morgan right there is one that I like for a long-term hold. Other ones I don't like at all, but they're so volatile, so I'm keeping them in there. An example of that would be Unity Software down there, Dave & Buster's, which I think is just, I have no idea where they're going to go with all this stuff. But at the same time, they're so volatile, it's easy to make a quick 3 to 5%. The problem with this is that I stupidly went through 4 day trades in 5 days within like the first, I don't know. This was last week. I didn't do it extremely fast with this account in late August. But I'm locked until like Christmas. And able to do day trades unless I miraculously get to 25,000, which is not happening. But I'm pretty much locked. So normally, if you're a normal swing trader, that wouldn't matter because normal swing traders usually hold for at least a couple weeks or so. But my trades are with such volatile stocks that it's good to have a stop loss pretty much daily, and I can't do that since I ruined all my day trades. But it is what it is. I'm still learning, and I can already tell I'm making a mistake with the current one that I have, which is Vitru Holding or Vitru Limited, because this stock has no volume, even though it's an IPO. I'm playing this one strictly off technical analysis because I'm looking at it and I'm seeing it's starting to consolidate down here at the bottom. The volume has died down and it's consolidating, which is telling me that the selling is cooling off a little bit. So we'll see, but there's just not enough volume. So even if I break even, because my cost average on that's $13.28, yeah, so I'm down $9. Whoop-de-doo. If I break even on Monday, I'm probably going to try and get out of it. I just don't trust anything with low volume. And hey, it's a lesson learned. I'm still learning here. This is completely brand new to me, so I'm just trying to figure it out. But, I didn't want to record videos on this, and I didn't want to do podcasts on it because, I started as a dividend channel, and I would feel like I'm cheating everyone if I started just, all of a sudden talking about this and just saying dividends are just terrible, and I don't want to be that person, So I feel kind of dirty making videos now because I'm doing completely the opposite of dividend investing, which is swing trading, going for volume, looking at charts, barely paying attention to financials and fundamentals. I would say the fundamentals did lead me to Corsair Gaming and their IPO because, they had $1.3 billion in revenue and their market cap was around $1.8 billion when you're looking at a company like Logitech who had a $12 billion market cap and only $3 billion in revenue. So for me, that was just that makes no sense. They make pretty much the same products, and Corsair arguably has better products. So I'm just going to ride with that one. I don't care what the technicals say, even though it's an IPO. It's hard to get technicals that fast. But so there's still a little bit of fundamentals, but there's a large majority of these plays are just straight up technical. That's all I can pretty much say. And I'm still learning. I'm learning on the fly. But as you can tell, I'm being ultra aggressive with it because, as you can see, buying power, I have 0. So I have literally the entire account in one stock. And that's pretty much what I've been doing to get to this point. So as you can see, ultra aggressive. It did not pay out at all those first 10 days. And then ever since then, it's been awesome. 26% in 30 days. That's awesome. This past week has been only 4%. I've dropped off a little bit, but I'm not complaining. It's been fun. You're going to get these ebbs and flows when you trade such volatile stocks. But hey, it's something new for me. Am I going to continue to make videos? Maybe I'll pop in once in a while. I don't want to do the podcast because, like I said, I just feel fraudulent if I start acting like, oh, this is normal. I don't know what you're talking about. I've been doing swing trading forever. No, it's just been a bunch of dividend investing, this whole channel, and all of a sudden it changed. I don't like doing that. So yeah, donate to my Patreon. I'm just kidding. If you guys know me, I hate financial YouTubers that ask for Patreon. It's ridiculous. How can you be good with your finances if you need donations and handouts? Give me a break. Is it really so hard to make financial investing videos? Is it really? YouTube pays you pretty well if you take YouTube seriously. I just do not take it serious enough. after my channel finally grew. Thank you everyone for sticking with me. If you're still a subscriber to this channel and you're hoping that I put out content, who knows, maybe I will put out content. I'll see if this video gets any responses or anything saying if you guys and gals want to see this or see how I progress or see my daily trades. Yeah, just let me know. Maybe I'll put out a video here. You know, I'm doing the Dr. Dividend style where I'm just recording my Robinhood screen. I'm doing the talking. It's a hell of a lot easier, a hell of a lot faster. And you guys know I'm good at rambling. So yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll pop out a video here or two. Thank you, longtime subscribers. We'll see where it goes.